Okay. Hi, I'm Brittany. I'm 16. I'm from Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And I'm 5'6.5", and I think I weigh, last time I checked, about 298. Pretty ashamed to say that. My high school experience has been non-existent. I went to elementary and middle school in a public school, but now I'm in a cyber school. And a cyber school is pretty much almost like homeschooling, except for you go online, take all your classes, do all your work, and you actually have teachers and other students with you that are a part of your family or your parents or whoever your homeschool teacher is teaching too. You go to a class at a specified time. You can teach yourself your own classes at a self-paced level. Um, You have an instructional supervisor, which is almost like your guidance counselor, principal person. Um, they keep track of your schooling. They get all your stuff set up for next year. All the events that are going on, like we have PSAs coming up in a month, and she just called me to set up a location date to go out and take the test. Cyber school, I chose to go to it because of my weight. Um, I can make friends pretty easily. Like, I ride the bus all the time. We have a bus thing, and I go to wrestling events because I'm a big wrestling fan. And I always meet new people. And it's not the problem of making friends, it's the problem of fitting in. That is my problem. Because I'm a bigger girl. I can't hang out with the cheerleaders. I can't hang out with the jocks. I can't hang out with, the people who are the soccer team, etc., like that, because they're all fit and lean, and you just don't feel in place. Like most of my friends are skinny, and I feel weird being around them and going to places and all that kind of stuff. And I'm doing all these kind of hand gestures because it's a habit. I'm sorry, but anyway, my high school experience has been non-existent because I went to cyber school because of my weight. And I've missed out on a lot of things, but we'll get to that. So, my good and my bad experiences with being in the cyber school. Well, in elementary and middle school, I went to a regular school. Don't get me wrong. I had a fantastic time going to a public school, except for the times I got picked on. That's the bad experiences for me in school. Because I can't really tell you about my good and my bad experiences in high school because I never went to a public high school. But the bad experiences, I don't get to see my friends. And I don't get to have the interaction with other kids like most people do. And that's what's really hurt me going to the cyber school. Even though it has its benefits and stuff, it's still really hard because I miss my friends. What groups did I do in high school? Well, let's go back to elementary. In elementary, I was in the orchestra. I played the violin. I was in the autistic kids recess group, which means that I think it was in 5th grade, we went down to the autistic kids room for recess, and we played with them and just did different things. I think we got to go down there twice a month. Like, they chose different kids each day of the week, and I think each person went down like twice a month. I also played soccer for 4 seasons. I have asthma, but I didn't let it get in the way because I enjoyed playing soccer. I wish I could still play soccer, but I can't. In middle school, I went to 2 different middle schools because I lived with my dad. In Indiana, I was a part of the Ben Finland Singers. I didn't get to do much with them because I didn't have a ride to school every morning. So I kind of had to drop out of that. I was in the chorus. I participated in the spelling bee. I was a part of the math league. I got chosen to go to junior high for our math, but I chose not to go. And I was in the band, and I played the baritone. In 7th and 8th grade, I was part of the Science and Marathon. I ran for class vice president. I was part county chorus and chorus. And I was a part of Remembering Adam, which is a drug-free group. Okay. You want me to describe my most painful moment in high school? Well, this would have had to have come in middle school, and it was one reason when I moved back with my mom why I chose to go to cyber school. This one girl, I won't say no names, but we had lockers next to each other, both for 7th and 8th grade, and she would always come to me, and she'd be like, move over, why don't you? There's enough room for all of us. And that might not seem like it's hurtful to you, but it's hurtful to me, because she said it constantly and in different ways. And I remember she would always say that I smelled, that I was fat and I smelled. And, I mean, now that I look back at it, it doesn't really bother me now as much as it did back then, because I know how people can be, and I'm more confident than I was back then, but I still don't have the confidence to go back to high school, because I'm in fear that if I do go back, that I'm gonna get made fun of. And I've seen news stories that kids commit suicide and they hurt themselves over it, and I don't want to be one of those statistics, because I have a lot to live for. I have a lot of dreams, and I want to be able to fulfill them, and I can't if I can't be confident with myself. If I'm not confident in myself, in my body, in my brain, in anything, if I'm not confident in it, then why even try to go on, Okay, my biggest regret is not being able to go to high school. With this cyber school, I don't have the social interaction. I don't get to hang out with my friends. I don't get to do plays. I don't get to go and go to lunch with my friends. I don't get to goof off in class like a normal kid. I sit at home on my computer, which you can see right here, and I do my schoolwork like a nerdy bookworm I am. It's really hard. That's one of my biggest regrets, because I think if I would be in high school right now and I was skinnier, I did lose the weight, I didn't gain it all, I think I would be a happier person. I'm not very happy with cyber school. I'm doing really good at it, and I get good grades and all that stuff, but I don't think that being in the cyber school is a good social experience, because you're supposed to experience all this stuff in high school. That's what high school is all about, the best 4 years of your life. And for me, they haven't been the best 4 years. Not even close. And I still have 1 more year to go. And I want to be able to go and do the dances. I want to be able to go to prom. With my cyber school, I can go to the prom at my local high school. But I don't think I want to go unless I lose weight. Also, with life on a daily basis, I have this condition called hidradenitis suppurativa. It's not a very well-known condition. It's not even rare, though, because a lot of people have it. But it's genetic. I got it from my mom. It's not contagious. It's just a skin disorder. And what it is a blockage of the Apocrine glands, which are your sweat glands. And my pap and his girlfriend and my mom all get on my case a lot, because they said if I would lose the weight, that the severity of the condition would go down. And I've tried, but it's hard. I don't know one person who has said exercising or trying to lose weight is easy, and it's not. And that's why I need help, because I've seen what this condition has done to my mom. She's been through over 30 surgeries because of it. She's been in the hospital plenty of times. She's died twice on the operating table during surgeries for this condition. And I see her every day and how much pain she's in. And I don't want to be like that. I want to lose the weight and be able to go on with life and not have to deal with all the stuff she has dealt with. Because it's really heartbreaking watching her go through life, like how she is, and knowing that I could be going down the same path because of my weight.